more, so I left the Matrix.
And my money just tripled. I had a good time and it cost me a little. So I found peace, tranquility, faith in my abilities.
I couldn't fake no more, so I left the Matrix.
So it wasn't a difficult transition in that sense of me being out of the United States. When I started my transition, I guess the more time I spent here is where, and I started doing new things here, is where I wouldn't say I had difficulties, but I had some annoyances. You know what I'm saying? For example, the driving. Man, I had someone break it down to me, summed up the driving in the Dominican Republic with one phrase: Mario Karts. So any of you Nintendo, Super Nintendo fans out there who have played Mario Karts, I believe it was on Game Boy too, who played Mario Karts, the driving here is exactly like that. Yes, there are laws, traffic laws, they gotta obey and all that stuff, but hardly anyone respects the traffic laws. Right away, red lights, stop signs, speed bumps, crosswalks. People just don't respect it. So it's driving here is like Mario Karts. I mean, basically you just drive however you want to drive and avoid getting hit and hitting someone else. That's it. That's driving here. That sums up driving here. That's why driving here is one of the most dangerous countries to drive in the world. So that was sort of the biggest thing. Like just getting in the car with an Uber or a taxi driver or just someone I know, and then like, I mean, just like, I mean, it's just bananas. It got to the point where I was like, I would never drive in this country, but now I am driving, and I actually prefer to drive because I have more confidence in my driving skills than the driving skills of some of these taxi drivers or Uber drivers or whatever. I'd rather be the one driving. And one thing I learned too was a lot of drivers here, especially like Uber drivers, they have a camera set up in their vehicle. So whenever they're driving, they got a camera set up. So in case something happens, in case there's some sort of collision or something like that, they got the camera going, and no one can BS their way into saying that, hey, it was his fault. Where he has the camera, that way the police and the insurance company and all that will be on his side or her side. So I've learned that too. So once I learned that, hey, getting a car here, you got to have a camera. So yeah, the understanding how people drive here was definitely a shocker, and it's annoying to actually be in a vehicle with someone else, because I always feel like, like in the U.S. when I'm driving, I don't get that feeling of is my insurance good? Is my insurance in good standing? Do I need to up my insurance? Do I need to increase my policy or add this or add that? I didn't have that feeling in the U.S. Where here, I always feel like my life is at danger, when I'm on the road, because people just drive so crazy. It's insane.